ready. That was almost too much, but it was just perfect. Have a seat. Very nice of you. Thanks so much. What a great group of people. Almost as good as the show I did yesterday. And really good people. Thanks. Back at you. I feel good. You know, I'm in a good mood because I had a great night's sleep, which is rare for me. And that's, I'm so happy. I'm just getting over the whole weekend of the Emmys thing. And finally, last night I had a good sleep because the problem is, and I don't know, it falls in two categories, I find. There are heavy sleepers, there are light sleepers. I am a light sleeper. The tiniest thing will wake me up. I wake up all through the night. My own breathing wakes me up sometimes. And then I send myself to sleep on the couch. And then I wake up there and I go, you get in bed, and then I get back in bed and, oh, I'm exhausted. But it's so, I've learned all these little tricks. I try to go to sleep at night and I lay down and I do the, that's one thing, lay down. And then, finally, after all these years, I lay down and then I have the little lavender eye pillow. I don't know if you've tried that. At first I thought it was silly and ridiculous, but it's the greatest thing, little lavender eye pillow. I've also tried the rosemary and lentil pillow, which just makes me want to get up and make soup. But then there's the white noise machine someone told me to get because the white noise just drowns out all the other noise. And I find you don't really need that. I leave my leaf blower on. And also, the place is spotless in the morning. All the socks and dirty clothes are in a pile in the corner. But I get up and sometimes I'll write some poetry. To me, that's a good time of day to write poetry early in the morning. I wrote, for instance, recently, oh, car alarm, why must you beep? Can't you see that I'm trying to sleep? I wrote that the other day. And some people, you know, some people sleep through anything. These people that, you can't even believe it. I'll wake up and I'll go, could you not hear the garbage can rolling down the driveway? And they just incorporate it in their dreams. It's, no, I dreamt that I was in Stomp. I had no idea. I had no idea. You know, they don't toss and turn. They just sleep completely still. No, you know, blankets or sheets move. Like, that's my mother. When she sleeps over, we have a guest bedroom that she sleeps in. And literally, there's pillows everywhere. There's all kinds of things on the bed. She folds back one tiny little section. Everything else is still completely made on that side. Sleeps in the little tiny section. When she gets out of bed in the morning, she just puts it back like a little tiny, one little area that she can sleep anywhere. Like you could throw sawdust down in the corner. She'd just curl up on the sawdust. She doesn't care about anything. I have to have my blankets in a certain way. Like if it's hot, I can't just have a sheet. You know how people can sleep with a sheet? That, to me, is not the right weight. I need the kind of weight of a blanket on top of me. It has to be 2.5 pounds. And in England, 1 kilometer. I don't know the translations, but so anyway, so here, I had my blankets all perfect. That's a big thing for me to have a comforter. I have a sheet, I have a comforter, then I have a light blanket on top of it. Perfect weight, right? Then I got those little kittens, the damn things, and they threw the whole system off. Both kittens, individually, on separate days, peed on my comforter. That'll wake me up, too. 2 kittens peed on my comforter, and that's not comforting, I'll tell you that right now. And I was wondering why. I thought, what is my comforter made out of? Like kitty litter or something like that? Is it? And it's not, because I got rid of that years ago. I still have the kitty litter beanbag chair, but I got the, I have money now, so I have a down comforter. And turns out that kittens, or cats, I don't know if anybody else knew this ahead of time, there's something about down that they like to pee on. So just be forewarned, they'll pee on anything down. They'll pee on a goose. They will. They'll pee on a duck, goose, doesn't matter. Hey, speaking of getting down. I can't believe I have that kind of energy, because that whole weekend, the Emmy weekend was...
It was a long one.
That was a lot of craziness going on.
It was fun, though.
Oh, I was sitting in front of Barbra Streisand. Yeah. Again, she has no idea who I am. She and James Brolin, her husband, and they're the sweetest couple, but last time she said, "Hello, Helen," and I still think she doesn't know who I am. She was lovely to me. She was nice, but she never said my name once, so that's the true sign. I do that when I don't know somebody's name. I was like, "Hey," you know, and just dance around their name. But it's nice. It's fun there. And the Emmys were good. You know, the thing is, what you don't know is as the evening goes on, people who won are back doing press. People who lost have left. So it's just seat fillers. They're just people dressed up, so it never looks empty, and that's what they do, and they're just seat fillers. And if you're watching at home, they're all seat fillers too. These people, all of our audience just leaves, and we just bring people in. They all come in a bus together, and it's, they all know each other. We actually should have just condominiums where our audience lives, and especially this audience. I want y'all to come back every day. I like them. We could have a reality show. It's just called Ellen's Audience, and it just, they come to the show.
They're fun as well.
Yeah. Hey, this show, you can't ask for a better show, because we have 2 Emmy winners, 1 Emmy loser, and a hunk. Jon Stewart is here. Host of The Ellen Show. He won 2 Emmys. He won 2 the other night. Oliver Hudson, who's on WB's new show, The Mountain, he'll win an Emmy. He's the hunk, and this is, well, that's not him, that's a woman. That's him, Oliver Hudson, right there. And another Emmy winner, Elaine Stritch, is on the show with her show At Liberty. And of course, I'm the loser. But I was thrilled to lose to her. No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. And one of the greatest moments from the Emmys the other night was, if you watched, was this one. Take a look. Please welcome Amy Scholson and Bruce Milam Jr. I'm good. I spoke to y'all briefly backstage, and you know, this must just be surreal for you.
I can't believe it. It's amazing.
We're not here.
Yeah. No, you're here. You're already coming out with a whole dance move and everything. You're ready. All right, so for those of you who don't understand exactly what happened, which I didn't really either, they basically told you that you were gonna be on some type of reality show.
Correct.
That's what you didn't know, what kind of show, anything.
Well, they told us we were actually on the final round. We didn't know we were picked. They said they were going to fly us out to LA.
You're from where?
Orlando. I've never been to LA. So free trip to LA. Yes.
Yeah. No matter what the show is,
correct.
I don't care.
Well, because they said we don't even know if we were going to be picked. So we were in the final stages. They said they were going to tape us to see what our personalities were like.
Did you think it was a love thing? Were you looking for a relationship?
No.
What did you think? What kind of show did you think it was?
They said it was a surprise reality show, and I think I trusted them a little bit too much, but it worked out really well. So I'm very happy.
They were sneaky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but this could have gone a whole different way.
You know, we tried our best. We really thought it was a reality show, and we were working hard, and out there they was tricking us. We was doing scenes for Friday and Saturday, actually doing scenes on Melrose and Beverly Hills, out there working hard. Thinking,
doing scenes like what? To be actors and actresses?
We were just like posing in front of the Hollywood sign and doing these touristy things. And it was fun.
Like a surprise reality, like we out here just doing some tourism stuff. And yeah, we didn't know where it was going. We just depended on the producers to put it together and edit it together and make it look nice.
Right. So then they blindfold you and put.
They said we were going to go. I was supposed to leave today, and so was Bruce, and we were going to go out to
and
like
y'all had never met before?
No, we met on Friday. We're best buds now.
Okay.
We were going to go out to dinner as like a farewell and say goodbye and everything, and they're like, you know, we just wanted to add a little element of surprise. So, you know, we're just going to do things that we don't normally do. Well, they put a blindfold on us. We're in the limo. They put a blindfold on us. They put these headsets on with like blaring rap music on.
Yeah.
And we're in the car driving around, up hills, down around, and then they get us out of the car and they chauffeur us around upstairs, downstairs, in alleys. It's ridiculous. And don't have absolutely no idea where we are, what's going on. And next thing we know, we're on stage at the Emmys.
That must have, I mean, you all of a sudden look out and see every celebrity you can imagine.
It was the coolest thing.
Everybody that we looked up to growing up and people that we look up to now and all the actors and actresses that we love the most, you know.
It was
and
surreal.
for us to be them to be staring at us on that stage, it was real, it was heavy.
And now, what are you gonna? You go back home, and there is no reality show. This was it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, this was
now
it.
This was just it
Yes.
for us.
But I mean, no, it's huge. But I like you thought there was going to be some long ongoing. Had you quit your jobs, or were you ready for like some kind of long show?
I'm an entrepreneur. I sell incense and oils, wholesale to different little markets. I have a company called the Smell Good Company, and I got that business so I can be a actor and rapper and producer and keep my schedule open for anything. Just, you know.
All right.
I'm currently unemployed.
You're unemployed.
ready for a current college graduate.
Yeah. And
And-
so you're ready for anything.
Anything.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can get you.
Thanks.
And what do you smell like right now, by the way?
You know what? Right now, I smell like Dolce Gabbana. It's a body oil Dolce Gabbana.
Uh-huh.
I like your haircut. It's really nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay,
All right. Well, I'm so happy for y'all. That must be amazing. You'll never forget that. Thanks for being here.
so
Ellen, it was
All
a
right.
pleasure. You know, I want to tell you one thing.
Okay.
You're very funny. I'm a big fan, and you don't even have to try. You just natural at it, and you just have a natural flow.
Well, thank you. Don't go away. Jon Stewart's going to sit here in a second. We'll be right back. Our first guest has been having a pretty good week. Here's why. Please welcome the hilariously talented Jon Stewart.
Wow, this is nice.
Don't you have a comfortable chair like this?
Not at all.
What kind of chair? Oh, you have one of the swivel things, right? The
Just a stool with no back, and
Nah.
I just have to keep my stomach muscles
Yeah.
tight, or I go back. You know what's crazy? Those two reality show people. That's how I got to the Emmys too.
Oh.
I was blindfolded, and they put headphones on me. And that's the craziest story. In the old days, they used to call that kidnapping.
I know. I actually thought you have no idea who was doing this to you. It's amazing. That's actually another reality show where somebody thinks they're doing something really good and it's horrible.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
and it just shows that if you say you're a TV producer, you could literally say, "Get in my trunk.
Get in the car. Yes.
Get in my trunk and give me your wallet.
Yeah.
You're going to be on TV."
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Isn't that dangerous?
It's
really?
very bizarre.
I mean, I wonder how many people applied for this, you know, and they're the last two. I didn't even ask them that.
Did
Let me
they? Now, was it they applied for it?
They must have. I mean, they didn't just call them up and say, "Do you want to be on a reality show?"
No, this probably had very stringent requirements.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was, of course, gullibility. Here's what I think happened. I think they kept asking people, and people were like, "No,
Yeah.
I will not go with you."
Yeah.
And then these people went, "Okay."
Yeah. Well, I love your show,
Oh, thank you
and
very
I'm so
much.
happy for you last night.
Thank
Two
you.
wins, two
Yeah,
Emmy
we
wins.
had a lovely time.
That's great.
Yeah. I was very excited, and I look forward to trying to get both trophies onto the plane for the way home. I mean, these things they're gigantic
They're
weaponry.
weapons.
I
The
can't.
points on those things.
Right. They won't let you on a plane with nail clippers, and I'm going to walk on there with literally like medieval swinging axes. I'm going to walk in there like, "No, seriously, this is fine. I won them." I'm going to have to explain to security, no. I had the best variety program. No, it's okay. I could brain anyone with them.
That
It's
really
crazy.
is true. I've actually thought that when I was coming back from New York with one. They're
Yeah.
pointy, sharp
Did they
things.
say anything when it went through the X-ray? Did they go like, you know, because you know how there's something in your luggage that may be a bomb or look like a bomb? Is when they do the thing where it's like instant replay, like in football, your thing will go through and all of a sudden the whole thing stops. And everybody kind of looks at each other and they go, "Blah, blah, blah," and the little conveyor belt goes in reverse.
Yeah.
It's like, "This is it?"
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Jim, take a look at this.
Yeah.
And I think if they see the Emmy, that'll be
Well, because it's again, it's very cool to be holding an Emmy. I don't think it's going to be people.
It's
will be
cool at the Emmys.
Yes.
At the airport, not so cool.
It's a weapon. Exactly. Now, let me ask you, because I was just talking about the sleeping thing, and I'm sleeping well. You have a little baby.
I do.
How old is your baby now? Do you know?
15.
No,
He's 11 weeks.
He's 11 weeks.
11 weeks.
Now, does that mean he's not sleeping? Do you have pictures?
I do have I brought some pictures. I am not a great photographer. Where should I hold him up so you can see him?
This camera
Over
right
there?
here.
Okay.
Is
I have
he
some
sleeping?
pictures I wanted to show you. This is him.
Oh, no.
I wanted you to see this.
That's cute.
That's
He's
him.
adorable.
Thank you very much. That's him really happy.
Uh-huh.
Then there's this one. He's a little
Oh,
sad.
he's grumpy in that one.
I want to show you this one. This one this one was bad. This one I messed up the picture.
Oh, you were out of,
Yeah.
You moved.
I'm not a great photographer, and I
No.
moved, and I don't know how that one got in here.
Uh-oh.
This is him. Oh, this is him flying over a house.
Oh, he flies.
Yeah, he flies.
And his hair's in the same position every time
Yeah,
he's in
absolutely.
any kind of...
He flies. He's very advanced. They say most kids don't fly until 6 months. But he's flying at 11 weeks and starting to develop X-ray vision.
Man, he sounds like a special child.
Super. We call him Superman.
Oh.
He's from the Green Planet.
Uh-huh.
It's very exciting. He's really seems very nice. Mm-hmm. Sort of quiet, doesn't say much.
Uh-huh.
Every now and again, he'll, in the middle of pooping, give me one of these. Like just as he'll literally go to the bathroom and lock eyes with me and just give me one of these. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You know, like he's challenging me.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, he's pretty cool. He's very nice.
I was so with you until that last little bit. And I was
This
like,
part?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just threw that in there because
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
It's nice. The baby is very. It's interesting when a baby cries. What will make them stop? Mm-hmm. For instance, going stop. Not so much.
No, it doesn't work.
But turning on the hairdryer puts him out.
Really? He likes the noise? Or
I don't think he likes the styling. I mean, I think he likes. Because that part of it doesn't seem to appeal to him.
Uh-huh.
He's pretty bald.
Yeah. We have to take a break. We'll be back. Just a second.
I'm
Back
an
to Jon
idiot.
Stewart. Now, I've heard, and I know you've heard this, that your program is where a lot of young people get their news from. Does that scare you? Are you happy about that?
I'm more frightened that so many people get their news from the actual news people.
No, really?
They're the ones that seem to be. Not that. I mean, I do want to say this, and it's gratifying to me being a fake newsman, and watching what happened with CBS to see fake news catching on like this. It's very gratifying. I don't want to say I started it, but.
Do they, like when you run into actual people in news, legitimate news, supposedly, as we would call them,
Right.
do they treat you nice? Are they happy with you? Do they like you?
Many of them, as you know, are very, very old. So oftentimes they need my help reaching something. So they treat me well in the sense of, hey, what's up? How are you? Do you see that glass? Yes, I do. Do you want something to drink? No, I'm just kidding. They're very nice. I think they enjoy the fact that we're making fun of them, and I don't think they realize how serious we are.
Yeah.
About how bad we think it's. You know what? It's like in the ticker. They added the ticker to the news because it's important to be able to read the news while you're watching the news. And but they never matched up the ticker to what's happening. So literally, this is what happened when Uday and Qusay Hussein were killed in Iraq, and these gruesome pictures are coming out of Iraq, and it's this incredibly stirring story. And underneath on the ticker, I swear to you, it said, "Beyonce doesn't like the word bootylicious." And I just thought, my head's gonna come off. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, I love, seriously, it's a great show. Everything
Thank
you talk about is funny and important. And my brother used to be on the show. And
Your brother was
he
so good
very
on
funny
it,
on the show.
and just because we stopped paying him,
Yeah, he stopped.
He said, I'm not doing it anymore.
I don't know what his problem was.
It really, I was shocked, and I said, you know, you don't get that attitude from Ellen.
No.
Because she's a pro, and he said, but I need to eat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. He's always been like that.
yeah, but I was surprised to see him really throw around that kind of attitude, and I've always said to him, pick through my trash, you can have anything.
Oh.
But
And
he
yet,
never.
And yet, no.
No, because he's a big star's brother.
Yeah, no. Horrible.
No,
Horrible.
he's such a good man.
Yeah.
He does. They both have the degenerate eyes. It's crazy.
yeah.
That's how I knew.
Yeah, that's why he's not here. I have his right now.
You're kidding me.
We share him.
So
Yeah.
right now he's just at home doing
Yes,
this?
that's why, yeah. You never see us together. That's why.
That is a very good point.
You have a new book, which is it's hilarious, and it's exactly like a school book. You
A
have
textbook. That's exactly right.
It's great, and it's called America: A Citizen's Guide to Democracy
Yes.
in Action.
It
And
is
it's
America in book form.
American book form, and you teach. It's tremendous what
Oh.
you teach us in here.
It's amazing. You know, so many books today are filled with attacks and inaccuracies. What we've done is an entire book of inaccuracies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
And
Good.
I think if kids look at this, there's no question they will fail out of school.
Great. Well, I'm glad you can help.
It's because I love the children.
Oh.
And you know, they're the future. From what I understand, they're out there right now, plotting to take over from us. Damn you, you!
The Daily Show with Jon Stewart airs Monday through Thursday at 11 o'clock on Comedy Central. We'll be right back with Oliver Hudson. Thank you so much. Our next guest has acting in his genes. He is Goldie Hawn's son and Kate Hudson's big brother, and now his own star is rising as the handsome lead in the new WB drama, The Mountain. Take a look. Please welcome Oliver Hudson. You're the hunk of the show.
Yeah.
You are the hunk.
The hunk of the month.
Yeah. You are the hunk of the month?
And you know what's so weird is I was wearing this exact outfit in that picture. So
Really?
I was a little embarrassed to come on in the outfit.
Isn't that weird that that would happen? Don't
It
you
is.
find?
Well, not with me because I
You wear
kind
that
of
every
wear
day?
the same clothes all the time.
I
you
like
know?
that though. I
Yeah.
get stuck in that too. I like to wear the same thing, and I like that outfit.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
thank
a
you.
Lucienne sweater, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. I know. All right, so I love those sweaters. I have about.
I know. I couldn't afford it myself. My
Yeah.
mom got it for me
Liar.
for Christmas. They are so expensive. It's
Some
crazy.
of them are.
Yeah.
Not the ones I have.
Right.
So now it's Oliver or Ollie or.
It's both. You know, Oliver, Ollie. Mom has different names for me. Schmoity face.
Your mom calls you what?
Schmoity face.
Schmoity face.
I don't understand why. It's Yiddish.
Uh-huh. And does it,
I don't know.
what does it mean?
Well, I only know this from reading some magazine that it means dirty face. And
Uh-huh.
I just learned this like a couple weeks ago. So
Did she
I don't
start
know
it
how
when you were-
happy I am with
Well,
that.
yeah. I mean, did it start from when it was dirty and it just stuck?
Probably. She calls me so many different names that you can't keep track of them. I don't even. You know.
And you just answer whatever she
yeah,
says?
yeah, whatever she says. It could be calling for Kate or Wyatt or myself. But we all just kind of answer.
And your mom is Goldie Hawn, who I said. Now, and so was that just inevitable that you were going to be an actor because you've been in the family is in the business?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know anything else. I didn't want to do anything else. You know, when I was 8 years old, I made short movies with my best friend across the street all the time, and music. We got into music a little bit. I have a friend Jesse who we had a song.
Oh, they're showing a picture
Oh,
of the
look
lovely
there. There we
family.
are. There
Look
we
at
are,
that.
So we wanted to do this song called "We Built a City on Rock and Roll," which is by Jefferson Starship. I think.
Right.
And we only were going to perform that one song. That was the only thing.
You
we
put
were
a band
gonna do.
together to perform one song?
Yeah, just one song. And we rehearsed without
Wait,
instruments.
how old
for a
are you when
long
you're
time.
thinking that that's a good idea?
It's like 21, 22.
Okay,
No, I was like,
yeah.
you know, 12 or 13,
Okay.
which is still getting up there to,
Yeah,
you know,
to do one song.
to do one song.
And
right.
were you a singer?
No, we
What-
just
what
loved
did
the
you-
song for some reason, and we
did
wanted
you
to
play an
perform
instrument?
it. Well, no. We didn't know instruments. We didn't know anything. We just sang the song a lot, and that was kind of our dream to just perform
So
that
just
one
you were all
song.
going to get together and sing one song?
Yeah, well, my sister was young. She was little, and she wanted to be a part of the song, but there was no female vocal until the very end when someone in the background's like, ooh. So we said, all right, Kate, you can have that little part. So she would hang around while we rehearsed with no instruments, and she would kind of just sing that little
We
piece.
built this.
City on rock and roll.
And that just goes on and on.
No, but then there's a whole verse.
There is?
Oh, God, I still remember it.
What is it?
There's one. Knee deep in the hoopla is a lyric from that song.
Knee deep in the hoopla?
Yeah, knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fights. Too many runaways eating up the night.
And you're 12.
I can't believe they just sang that song.
Yeah,
Man.
but that's a pretty impressive song at 12 that you'd want to sing.
Yeah, well, you know.
Knee deep in the hoopla.
We were feeling it, you know.
Yeah. Did you ever get to sing it once? I mean, it was a good
No,
idea.
no,
So
we're
it never
still
happened.
waiting for the big
All right.
moment.
If you ever want to perform it on this show, I'm welcoming
Okay.
you and your friends can come sing "We Built This City." We'll get you a band,
That would
anything
be,
you want.
that would be amazing.
We'll make your dream come true.
I will do it.
I would love to see it. What was the name of the band?
We didn't even know.
You didn't
I
have
think
it. You just knew the song you
we
wanted to
just knew
sing.
the song, and that was it.
All right. Well, it's lovely that someone encouraged you enough to. No one tried to stop you. Thank
No.
God I wasn't around
No.
asking these questions.
Right.
So and now you're on a new show, The Mountain.
The Mountain, yeah. It's,
Tell us about that.
It's a family drama. You know, it's taking place in kind of a ski wintry area, kind of like a dynasty for the younger viewers, and it's fun. It's a lot of family drama, a lot of kind of X Games, snowboarding, motocross stuff.
A dynasty for the younger audience, you said?
Well, I mean, you know
I
what?
like that.
You know what? I'm completely regurgitating because everyone's like, "Oh, it's like Dynasty," but I never watched Dynasty, so I'm lying to
you don't
everyone.
even know what you're
'cause-
saying.
No, I don't really know what I'm saying.
I love Dynasty. I used to watch it all the time.
Right.
Oh,
I
it was
never-
a great.
I
I
just
remember
never-
the stairway more than anything, but I like Dynasty.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Yeah.
I never saw it, but I keep telling everyone that it's Dynasty because that's what I read.
All right. Well, it premieres tomorrow night,
Yeah.
and it's on the WB at 9 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're looking for it.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for being here. I mean it. Come back and sing
I
the
will.
song.
I will do it. If you provide a band, I will sing.
We'll do whatever you need to sing that song. I can't
built
wait.
this city on
You've
rock
got
and
an
roll.
audience now waiting to see it. All right. Elaine Stritch joins us after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back. On Sunday night, our next guest won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Individual Performance in a Variety or Music Program, and I've never been happier about losing to someone in my entire life. Take a look. Please welcome the ridiculously talented Elaine Stritch. Hello, Elaine.
Hello.
Well, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
You look
it
fantastic.
Took a little work, I'll tell you. I had such mixed emotions about Ellen calling me this morning and telling me that she wanted me to do this show. I don't think I've been this tired ever in my whole life. I have a line in the beginning of my show that I did in New York, Elaine Stritch at Liberty, and I found a quote once. It was said by a Frenchman. I don't know which one. You know how Ellen looks at you when she interviews you? Let me tell you, is the camera on me? Well, what else? Look, here's the way she looks at you. So anyway, I tried to find a line to open the show is my life. I don't mean that emotionally. I mean, it is literally the story of my life. And so I tried to find a thing that would specify exactly what I meant. This is the greatest quotation you'll ever hear in your life about anything, not just a performer, any walk of life. And here it is. You won't get it right away, but that's one of my problems. You just have to think about it for a minute. Maybe you'll get it tomorrow. I don't know. Depends how intelligent her audiences are. But here's the line. I walk out on the stage and I say, well, to an audience, right? Hopefully. Well, it's like the prostitute once said, it's not the work, it's the stairs.
They get it.
They get it?
Yeah.
Do you get what that means? Now, a woman is shaking her head. I'll tell you. It's like the prostitute once said. You're in a whorehouse, right? You're in a whorehouse. The prostitute is meeting the fella. And she knows what she has to do. She doesn't mind that. It's just getting up there to do it. You've got it. So, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. So you're saying you're tired, but you agreed to do the show this morning.
Well, because I knew once I got here, but you know, it is the work that is just great. But what you have to do from getting out of bed, thing, the boom,
Yeah.
and the set, and the hair, and the car, and the boom, and everything is a million miles away out here anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just getting here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you are here. We have to take a commercial, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the amazing, amazing night the other night in your life, and just how thrilled I am to meet you. And I apologize about the stairs.
How long are we
Getting up here. We'll be right back, right after this. We're back with Elaine Stritch. And I'm so thrilled that you're here, and because you're always in New York and traveling around, and that I got you to be here this morning. I really, really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Ellen.
Thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
And the show is, if you haven't seen it, it's an amazing documentary about the making of this Broadway show. You talk a lot about your life and drinking and what that was like.
I love that, your life and drinking.
Well, well, it is. It's a big part.
Of course. That was one of the problems. Mm-hmm. One of the problems. 4.5 packs a day. That's smoking.
4.5. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
4.5 packs a day.
And lots of boyfriends, and I was very, very busy.
Yeah.
And I was doing 8 shows a week on Broadway through it all. You know.
So you were-
Sometimes I'd go right from the party to the matinee.
You were functioning on, and you don't drink now. You haven't had a drink in 15 years?
Next, listen to this. This is wonderful you asked me that. Thursday, 17 years.
Wow. All right. So
And it's
You're not-
so hard, I
You're-
can't tell you.
you're not interested in this at all. I was just gonna. So
You
yeah.
know, listen, I gotta tell
Yeah.
you. I was doing a show once, George Abbott. You're all too young to know who George Abbott was, but he was a great director. And we were opening the Rodgers and Hart musical on Broadway. And I only had 2 drinks before the show. That's it, folks. I never overshot the runway. I really didn't. But anyway, he wanted to give notes before the curtain went up. And I was having my scotch and soda in the dressing room. So I put my robe on and I put my scotch and soda in a cup, you know, coffee cup, and went down like Miss Goody Two-Shoes for my notes. And I'm sitting there, and Mr. Abbott, who was very stern, says to me, "Oh, Elaine, is that coffee?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And he said, "Oh, and I even had to do this as an actress. Yeah, sure." And he said, "Could I have a taste?" I said, "Sure, Mr. Abbott." And I handed in the cup. This is what this great man did. He said, "Thanks." And he drank the whole cup. Isn't that a wonderful story?
Fantastic.
What a great guy. You know,
Oh, man.
who did that. Marvelous.
I could listen to your stories, and if you get a chance, go see her. You're going to be in Florida, I think, next, right? With your-
No, we were going, but
Oh,
the
no.
theater blew away.
No. That's
That's not funny.
No,
Actually,
we open. I'll tell you where
Yeah.
we go. We go to Boston, and we open in Boston. I've done this show all over the place, but we didn't. We missed Boston on
Okay.
the national tour. So we're going to open the 19th, and of course you all will be there.
Yes, they'll all be there. This great group of people. You can see Elaine Stritch in Boston, October 19th through 31st. And one more thing right after this. Thank you so much, Elaine. I want to thank my guests, Jon Stewart, Oliver Hudson, and Elaine Stritch. Tomorrow, Gwyneth Paltrow, Mark McGrath, and Brian Wilson will be here. Oh, and one more thing. Will you take a ride with me?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Hop on in the passenger
Anything to
seat.
get out of here.